D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead, click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. Damian Holland. What's up, Dame? Shaba Wilkerson. What's up, Waco? Julie. Savannah, Georgia. Nah, that's book. That's bookmarker. Brenda Hayes, Chicago. Julie from London. Derek Mallory, Minneapolis. El Marco, Long Wolf. Carisha. Mitris, Session, Los Angeles. All right, fam, going in. The cause of death for Gucci Mane artist Enchanting has been revealed. Enchanting died back in June. She is yet another victim of the opioid crisis. An accidental overdose is the official cause of death. The Dallas County Medical Examiner's Office says that the Texan-born star Enchanting OD'd on oxycodone and benzodiazepine. Oxycodone is the synthetic opioid, and benzodiazepine are a class of depressants, commonly marketed as brands that include Valium, Xanax, and other. Enchanting, whose real name was Shannon Nicole Larry, was said to be the first lady of Gucci Mane's 1017 records before her tragic death. Gucci obviously was devastated, and he posted on IG a pic of Enchanting with the caption, "So sad to have to say RIP to such a great young lady, a true star. We all gonna miss you, Chant." It wasn't enough for some people. Some people have accused Gucci of putting a curse on his 1017 label. Listen to what I'm saying, fam. They've accused Gucci of putting a curse on the label. They basically saying that Gucci cursed Enchanting to death and somehow benefits off her death. That we use people saying that he was collecting some insurance money. You got people who saying that she was a sacrifice, and so on and so on and so on. You know, the internet is a dirty, dirty place. And the people who use it are oftentimes some dirty, dirty people. How does it benefit Gucci Mane to sign artists, to invest in artists, put them on, put his name on the ticket, and that artist gets in a jam. The artist dies or the artist goes to jail. Because that's what people are saying. Everybody that signed to Gucci either die or go to jail. The label is cursed. The label is cursed. That's what they keep saying. The label is cursed. Some people on the internet are absolutely convinced that Gucci Mane's 1017 record label is cursed. After they heard the news about Enchanting, the 7 artists signed with him to have to suffer a tragedy. Enchanting was only 26 years old. So let's take a look. To some people's point, there have been numerous people who were part of Gucci's record company who have either died or gone to jail over the years. Back in December 2022, rapper Big Scar tragically died from an accidental prescription drug overdose at the age of 22. 1 month later, Hot Boy West was arrested for numerous charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, and endangering children. He was ultimately sentenced to 15 years in prison after pleading guilty. Rapper Pooh Shiesty has also racked up a criminal record since signing with 1017 Records. He was arrested in June 2020 for armed robbery, aggravated assault, battery, and criminal theft. And then in June 2021, he was taken into custody again in connection to a shooting at a strip club in Miami. He pleaded guilty to a firearm conspiracy charge and was sentenced to 5 years behind bars in April 2022. Fujiano, who served 3 years in jail for burglary and robbery charges before he joined in 1017, was arrested for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon in December 2020, and he received a 5-year sentence for that. Amid the news that Enchanting had died, X, formerly known as Twitter, was flooded with posts about the alleged 1017 curse, and so was Instagram. One person said the 1017 curse strikes again. The 1017 curse is so real. So let me give my 2 cents. I don't believe in curses. All that's witchcraft to me. I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in palm reading. I believe in real, what I know to be true. I believe half of what I see and none of what I hear. I got to see it. I'm from the show me state. Actually, I'm not, but you get my drift. It's almost like I should be from Missouri. I should be from the show me state. You got to show me. I got to see it. I got to have tangible proof. You know what's real to me? A dude from the hood who made it good, reaching back, and grabbing somebody else who need a hand up, an opportunity, and giving it to them. Once Gucci Mane gave them the opportunity, it's up to them what they do with that opportunity. It's up to them to understand that now I've made it. I finally got on. I got somebody who helping me realize my dreams. I don't have to behave this way. I don't have to roll with these kind of people. I don't have to be in this type of environment. I don't have to take those drugs. That's a choice. I don't have to put that alcohol to my mouth. That is a choice. Gucci Mane out here doing God's work. That's right, I said it. He's putting people on. It's up to them what they do with that. Gucci ain't told nobody. You really think Gucci's told these people, look here, y'all gonna come sign to my label, you're gonna have to do drugs. You're gonna have to do some oxycodone. If you want to come down, you're gonna have to pop these Xanax if you want to get signed with me, baby. You think he really did? You think that man's talking like that? Look, man, you're gonna have to go to jail for about 15 years. I'll get you on, I'm gonna put you on, but you're gonna have to do something so you can get you a criminal record, man, and go to jail. You think that man told them people that? See, this is really the type of rhetoric that will make a person like Gucci say, why bother, man? Why bother? I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I may as well don't. Obviously, Gucci has taken the alternative route and said, I may as well do it. I may as well do. Because you're going to get dragged no matter what. And that's the thing. A lot of these people on the internet who talk like that, people who are always blaming somebody when somebody trying to do good and they always got something to say, these are people who really ain't got nothing going on. These are people who really can't even realize their own dreams and achieve their own goals because they are living vicariously through others. And for them, that is enough. That's enough. I said enough, but that is enough. They don't have time to invest in their own goals because they're too busy investing in everybody else's goals. The goal of pocket watching. Their goal is to watch another person work and just criticize that person's work. This man should be praised for putting these youngsters on who are in these positions that they're in. Ain't nobody else doing it. Well, there's other people doing it, but nobody else did it for those people that he signed. The people that he put on, nobody else put them on. He gave them opportunities that their own parents couldn't give them. And he being ridiculed? I'm not buying it, fam. I'm not buying it. Never met Gucci a day in my life. I don't think I met him before. But that doesn't matter. Because I'm going to call a strike and a ball a ball. So if I see it this way, that's the way I'm going to call it. The way I see it, Gucci did his part by putting them on. Gucci don't have to put anybody on. Gucci is a made man. He's a boss. He don't have to put nobody on. He don't have to deal with them headaches. And I'm going to tell you straight up, fam, he better than me because that's why I don't do it. I don't deal with the headaches. I know what come with it. I don't want to be bothered. Not saying that I won't ever again, but it is a big hassle when you put somebody on. Now, they looking at you for everything. Sometimes when people sign to you, they think that the hustle is over. They want you to do everything from there. They don't promote themselves on social media, and social media is free to promote. It's like having your own news channel or your own TV channel. You can post whatever you want, anytime you want. You can build your fan base up as big as you want to. Some of these people out here, some of these artists out here, they won't even work their own social media, but they want you to work it. They won't promote themselves, but they want you to promote them. And some of them who do promote themselves, once they sign to you, they don't want to do nothing else. And then they want to give you attitude. Before they sell any records, they coming to you for everything. They coming to you for the house notes, you can give them in advance. They're going to run through that in advance. After they run through that in advance, they coming to you for rent money, baby money, baby money, baby mama money, medical bills, gas, car notes, everything. And then the one time you say no, you may as well have said no every single time, because you're going to be all kinds of names. And they're going to be trying to plot their exit and go mess with somebody who hadn't made no investment in them, didn't see nothing in them, but you build them up. And the moment you build them up, now they think they too big for you. They ready to go mess with somebody else. So I done that, fam. It's a lot of headache. It's a lot of headache. To be honest, I don't know how Gucci Mane do it. I don't know how he do it. He is dealing with a lot of artists who deals with a lot of trauma, a lot of tragedy. He got artists that commit crimes. They go to jail. They doing dope and all kinds. That's a lot. Imagine if you dealing with somebody who you know is depressed. That person on any day could be falling apart, and you have to talk them off the ledge. That person becomes more than just an artist to you. That person becomes a friend to you, like a relative, that person becomes a loved one. So it takes a toll on you. If that person is in a jam, you feel compelled to get them out of that jam. They could be in a dangerous position. You feel compelled to use your resources, whether you get up and go do it yourself or send somebody else to do it. When you send somebody else to do it, that costs money. Anytime you use resources, it costs money. So you got to send people to go help them get out of that jam or help them get through that jam. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of stress involved with that. Imagine this man he got his money. Gucci Mane a bona fide star. He don't need to sign artists. He do not need that money. It's good money. It's more money, yeah, but Gucci Mane, he could. But he's still signing artists and putting other artists on, helping them to realize their dreams. And he taking all the headache that come with it. Imagine the phone calls this man get in the middle of the night. I'm in jail. I'm going through it. Man, my girl tripping. Man, my boyfriend tripping. Man, niggas I don't tell me they tripping. Yeah, man, I'm at the club, man, and you know, they won't let me drive my car because I'm drunk. My girl needs some money for the hey man, need some rent money. Hey, all day This is what bosses got to deal with. It's a lot. And he don't have to deal with it, but he's dealing with it. And so just knowing what I know about people, it appears to me that it's bigger than just getting money for him. He genuinely feel like he doing the right thing by reaching back and grabbing these artists and putting them on. And he's dealing with the headache. Again, fam, something I'm not willing to do. I am not willing to deal with the headache. I don't want the headache, period. Hey, I love you. Whatever I can do to help out, cool. But the headache part, I'm not going so deep where I'm gonna get a headache. You don't want to do it, I'm gonna give you the game. You don't want it, you don't do the right thing. Hey, let me tell you something, fam. The last time I dealt with an artist, I dealt with a group. One guy in the group was great kid, great. It was two others. I spent thousands of dollars a month on their PR agent, just the agent. Spent money on an animated video. Y'all know that costs a lot more than just a regular video, right? Spent money on pressing up a CD, spent money on travel, spent money on studio, a few $100,000 on the studio. We're going into the new year. We're getting ready to put I'm going to put their album out in March. It's December, right before the Christmas break. Right before Christmas. I call a meeting. One of the jokers told me, yeah, you know, I ain't gonna be able to make the meeting because you know, we're going to my grandmother's birthday party, and we're gonna be gone for 4 days. How you going? Well, we driving. Oh, okay. Riding with everybody? No, I'm driving my own car. So you driving, you're gonna be in Texas. It's in Texas, y'all driving. So that means that it's 4 days. You're driving. So you don't have to just drive straight there. You can make a detour and you can get there a little bit later. You can actually come to your meeting if you want. Okay. But you don't want to. But anyway, you're not gonna do it, right? Not gonna do it. I'll get with you in the new year. Another one calls me. His brother calls me, and who's in the group. His brother calls me and says, "Yeah, Will, look, man, I can come to the meeting, but I'm gonna have to pull out in about an hour, man, because I got stuff to do." He said it like that. I said, because I had already been thinking about it, because there was a headache before that. Just always something, just push back. So I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. He was like, huh? I said, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Or you don't want me to just come, you know, and just at least for an hour? No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. At that point, I made up my mind that I was done. I was about 300,000 in the hole. And I was like, I'm done. I don't want the headache. I was done. So I can imagine what he's dealing with. He's had to deal with death and incarceration from his artist. That's a big toll. That is a big toll. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of stress. And then on top of that, he getting called out by people who saying his label is cursed. He cursing the artist and the artist is a sacrifice and this and that. better than me. I wouldn't deal with it. I just wouldn't. Look, I'm not saying I won't deal with another artist in the future, but if I deal with an artist in the future, it's going to have to be an artist who got their head on straight, who carry themselves in the right way. They got to be talented. Oh, they're going to have to be super, super talented, because the more talented they are, the less effort I really got to put in to convince people how good they are, right? So they're going to have to be talented. They're going to have to be something special. But I'm not going out of my way. I'm not going through the headaches. You know, I'm okay with a little problem solving, but just causing headaches, you know, dealing with an artist who got a drug issue, I'm not doing that. I'm not going into a situation like that. If it happens down the line, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm not messing with no artist that's got drug issues. I'm not messing with no artist who got beef, who got people out there want to kill them. They want to kill other. I'm not messing with no artist that's in a gang. I ain't messing with none. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not bringing none of those problems into my world. These kids got, this man giving these kids the chance of a lifetime. The chance of a lifetime to live out their dreams. And they're blowing it. They blow it by trying to be hard, trying to prove that they're tough to people who ain't even tough. Getting into petty beefs, picking up gun charges, shooting folks and all that, like this the Wild Wild West. Dude, once you get your deal, you in. They hustling backwards. They getting the deal and then going to jail. Well, some of them had records and stuff. Some of them have records before they get their deal. But you got a lot of these dudes who ain't get a record till they made a record. Now, that don't make a lot of sense to me. I wouldn't deal with the headaches. And for Gucci Mane to deal with those headaches and people still attack him and try to slander his name, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Going to the comments. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Mike Brown. What up, Mike? James Benson, 007. Pecan Tan. Pecan Tan. Terrence Pride. Let's go back over some of these artists again, fam. Let's go back over the artists. So you got Big Scar, who became tragically deceased from an accidental prescription drug overdose. That's a prescription drug overdose. Y'all think Gucci Mane gave him the prescription drug and said, "Here, man, take this"? You got Hot Boy West, who was arrested on numerous charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, and endangering children. So you think Gucci Mane told him to rob somebody, to endanger the lives of some children? You think Gucci Man told him, look, man, go down, sit down for 15 years in prison. And when you come back, I'm going to hold it down for you, baby. I'm going to hold it down for you. When you come back, you're going to be good. You're going to be a legend. You think Gucci Man told Pooch Heisty to rack up a criminal record? You think he told him, hey, man, put yourself in a position so you can get an armed robbery, an aggravated assault, a battery, and a criminal theft charge, and, and go do some jail time, man. We got to keep it real around here in 1017. We keep it real. You think he told him to go out and get involved in a shootout at the strip club in Miami? Yeah, man, that'd be dope, man. When you shooting them, man, and shooting at the strip club, and the strippers running all over the place, and their titties popping out, that's gonna be dope right there, man. That's gonna be real. That's gonna be hard. You think he told Fujiano to go out there and commit a burglary and a robbery? Oh, and by the way, man, make sure you got something on you, man, so you can pick up some firearm charges, man. As a convicted felon, that's gonna stick right there, man. You automatically going to jail. That's an automatic 5 years, man, just right there on the weapons charge. You think he told Enchanting to take that oxycodone? Yeah, take this oxycodone and benzodiazepines, and it's gonna kill you, but at least you'll be a legend. You're gonna be dead at 26, but at least you're gonna be a legend. I did my part. I signed you. Come on, fam. These youngsters out here making choices. These youngsters out here are making choices where they're fully aware of the consequences of their actions, but they're willing to roll the dice with their life and their freedom anyway. They know exactly what they're doing, but they're willing to roll the dice because in their minds, it ain't gonna happen to them. In their minds, the bodies haven't racked up high enough to convince them that they too can become a victim of bad choices. They should be giving Gucci Man praise, not haze. You dig? He should be saluted. There are a lot of people, including myself, who are not going to take on those headaches, those impending headaches. I'm absolutely sure that those headaches are causing him some type of physical harm, some type of physical hardship. I'm certain of that. It has to. It has to take a toll on your physical, on your mental. It has to. Gucci could have just went on and said, you know what, man, I've done that, been there, done that. I had, you know, put myself in certain situations, you know, around certain people. Life been threatened, had to go to prison, had to go to jail. I'm gonna distance myself from that type of environment and anybody who I think is still living that life. I'm just gonna get all the way from around them. And Gucci like, yeah, man, I know that's what I need to be doing, but I just can't help but reach back and grab them. I can't help but put this on myself. That's how I see it from the outside looking in. I don't see this about being about just money. Obviously, money helps any situation, right? But I don't see this being just about money, getting money, because he's getting money without the headaches. Collective tribal consciousness. What's up, Maurice Jones, BB Rock, Lintrail. Lintrail called me Satan. Lintrail must be a pain freak. Lintrail, since you're a pain freak, I'm about to send you to hell. Take that ban. See, that's how you get banned on this channel. Any disrespect will not be allowed. Let's see. Shantae Cooper says she ain't no legend. I think what is a legend though? If you really want to think about it, you know, what is a legend? Let's see. There's a lot of people who died at 25, 26 who's a legend. And sometimes people can say your legend is your body of work. You got to do something. You just got to do something that's, I think you have to do something that's newsworthy, that's major, that's major, that's newsworthy, right? But here's the thing. There are people in my old neighborhood who are legends. You don't know them. Just because you don't know them don't mean the thing's something important to somebody. Don't mean that they haven't put in work to a certain extent where somebody look at what they do and say, yo, you know, we really, really seriously appreciate you. Extentacion was how old when he died? About 23, 24? Let's look at X. X was, let's see, he died at 20. You want to say Extentacion is not a legend? Now, a lot of people don't know X. There's a lot of people who don't know him. But there's a lot more people who do know him. Just because you don't know somebody don't mean that they're not noteworthy. Don't mean that they're not worthy. Like I was saying about people in my hood. I know people that are in the hood who are a legend because they might work. They may not even own the juke joint, but they work there and everybody know them. They've been around forever. Everybody knows them. And they cool as a fan. And they get that title because we respect who that person is and what they represent and what they mean to our community. They may not be rich, They may not be famous, but they're a legend because of the love that they receive from the community. It's like the Cool Cup lady, you know, a legend. You can't tell those kids who go and get those Cool Cups that that woman ain't the most important woman in the neighborhood. And then you got legendary activists who you may not know. There's activists in every city. Some who have been doing it forever, and there's some who just started, but they've made an impact. They made a great impact in a short time. And if they were to die today, their memory is going to live on. And maybe nobody's calling them a legend at that moment, but you let a little time go by and people will go like, legend. I think it comes down to, you know, I think it's subjective. You got Tupac, who made, I don't know how many albums. Tupac probably got 20 albums out. Deep body of work. Catalog, ridiculous for a person who died at 25. 25. Got more albums out than many 50-year-old artists who are still active. He's a legend. Clearly, nobody disputes that. And then you got Biggie, who died before he was able to put his second album out. Are you going to dispute that Biggie is not a legend? Extentacion, although his life was cut short, he was only 20 years old. I can jump the gun and say he's a legend. Now, he may not get that title, really get that title until some years down the line, but because of his impact, his memory will live on and he will get that title. I'll just jump and call him a little young legend right now. But, you know, I know we kind of throw that term around a lot, but he got that. He got that. I don't know enough about Enchanting to actually call her a legend, but I do know that for the people who like her music, the people who support her, you can't tell them that she's not a legend. What's up, Loretta? Mike Dan. Vietnamese style. Collective tribal consciousness says X music is depressing, speaking about suicidal thoughts. Children around me and can't listen to music. Fam, that music ain't for everybody. I get it. Children gonna get their hands on the music, but music ain't for everybody. That music ain't for everybody. And you can't force an artist to not make certain music because it may end up in the hands of a child. Just like nobody could force Richard Pryor to make certain kind of comedy because it was going to end up in the hands of a child. We heard the music. The difference between us and this generation today is their parents played the music in front of them. Our parents did, even though I'm from the hood. I'm gutter. We didn't hear that type of music. The adults didn't play Richard Pryor in front of us. You had to go to your bedroom. You had to sneak and listen at the door like that. You had to do like that to hear what was being said. Or you had to wait till they leave and then you sneak and you grab it and you play it. That's the difference. You call the music depressing, but that music and it may be depressing, but it also may have talked a lot of youngsters off the ledge. I've heard on a countless of youngsters say that his music helped them get through difficult times. So he's not supposed to make the music because it's depressing to you? Homie, don't think so. King J say, I didn't even know this dude was in the Ghetto Boys. I knew he was in the industry though. King J, put some respect on my name. I ain't this dude. You on my channel. I'm Willie D. Put some respect on my name. Talking about I ain't know this dude was this dude. You got me out here sounding like the little Bernie Mac kids. Talking about him say. Y'all remember that? When Bernie Mac was talking about baby kids. Him say. Ty Star, what up? Yeah, him downstairs. Him downstairs. Who the hell is him? Like I ain't got no name. Him downstairs. What's up, Rich? What's up, Rich? ZA. Angela Datnack, what up? Bounce Jump. Shantae Cooper. Turn your cap off, baby. Turn your cap off, baby girl. Aaron Barrage, what's up? David Wicks. LaShawn Brown. Is that Ethio first? Oh, Ethio. Ethio first. Jeffrey Lanier says, Willie D, you being from Houston, you think Pimp C, UGK are legends, are legendary? Jeffrey. What's wrong, man? You having a bad day? I mean, what's wrong? What's going on? Uh, what's understood don't need to be said. This guy really asked me, do I think Pimp C and Bond, UGK are legends? Man, some of these questions, some of the stuff y'all say, man, be tripping me out. Just know it trips me out. Like, how dare you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and answer, because there's some people who probably still in the dark that don't know sarcasm when they hear it. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The Pimp C and Bond, the UGK brand is legendary. Impact, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Impact. Clark Kent. Right, right. Real talk, man. That's enough for today. Lone Wolf, Raven Heart, McNard, Raymond Wise, is that Roman Wise Leo? What up? Sandra D, Richard Bonds. Okay, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live, man. It's been a spirited discussion. Wow, just appreciate. I mean, try to appreciate Gucci Man. I mean, Gucci Man has probably put on more people. Who would I say? You know what? I'm not going to even make it a competition. But Gucci Man has done his part in putting people on, and he deserves credit, not criticism. That's my time, fam. Until next time, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.